Hey, it's Tom Beacon here from Obodo, and welcome to a series of videos where I will show you how to get set up with one of our amazing online shops so that you can start selling locally to your customers today. Now, this guide will feature 6 short videos and run through all the basics of our platform. Now, especially in this video, I'll go through how easily it is to create an account with us and name your online shop. And then in the following videos, I will run through how to add your first product, customize the design of your online shop, creating some delivery methods, setting up some payment gateways, and finally securing a domain name so that customers can find and purchase from you easily. So without wasting any more time, let me show you how easy it is to get started for free with Obodo. Okay, so to get started with Obodo, you just want to head to our main website, so obodo.shop. You'll be visited by this landing page, and then you're just going to click Get Started for free. So you just want to put in your email address here, and then you just want to create a password. And then you just want to simply create your shop. And then there's a couple more details to fill in, so your full name, telephone number, and then finally your address. So you can do that as your home address or also your business address, either one. So once you put in your postcode, you can then just select the correct address and then simply create your shop. And that's how easy it is to create your shop. So you just log into it now, and then you'll be greeted by a couple more questions before we can actually view the back end or the dashboard of the shop. So what is the name of your shop? So I'm just going to call it Tom's Shop for now. If you can't think of a name or you're not too sure at the minute what you want to actually go with, then you can always skip this step. I just click next, and then what is your shop's postcode? So with Obodo, there's actually a 15-mile radius limit on deliveries, so definitely be accurate with your shop's kind of postcode here. So I'll just put this back in. Now this is one thing you can't actually skip, as it is a feature on the platform, and it can limit you if you put in the incorrect postcode. So are you VAT registered? No, but then again you can skip that as well. So I'll also show you how to change the shop name in case you did click skip. So you're just going to head to settings up across the top and then shop details. And then as you can see, before I named it Tom's Shop, I can literally simply highlight that and change it to my surname, Beacon's Shop. So again, you don't even have to have shop in it. It's literally, you can call it whatever you want. Just make sure you scroll down and click save at the bottom. And so that's it for video 1. I've shown you how to create a shop and name your shop. And then in the following videos, I'll show you how to add your first product, customize the layout and design of your shop, set up some delivery methods, set up some payment methods, and then finally set up a domain name so customers can find your online store super easily. See you in the next one. Hello and welcome to episode 2 of this 6-part series where I'll show you how to build your own online Obodo store. Now in this episode I'm going to show you how to add your first product to your grocery store. So what you want to make sure is that you've got the right theme selected for your products. So you just want to head to the design tab across the top here. Click on that, and then in the bottom left corner you should see a little edit button here. We're just going to click on that. And then we're going to head to change theme. So at the minute you can see that it's kind of like a butcher's theme, but we don't want that, so we're just going to quickly change that. And then you just want to select this grocer theme. So this has been specially optimized for mobile as well, so just quickly apply that to the shop and then click yes, apply theme. So once that's applied, we can just click on the shop tab now and have a look. So now that we've got that theme applied, before we add our first product, I would recommend adding a category. So for example, like some of these down here, we could create one just by clicking add category, and then for example we'll just call it bread, and then you can add a little description so it helps Google understand what products are within this category. You can upload images, and there's a few other bits you can do, but we'll just keep it simple and we'll click save and close. And now we're pretty much ready to add our product into the bread category. So we're just going to click on shop, and then we're going to click on bread. So all your categories are going to display within the shop tab. So now that we're in the bread category, we can literally just click add product up here, and we're going to go for a Ovis loaf. So now I've named it, you can add a description of the product as well. So I'll just put, obviously you'll want a description about the product, maybe a bit about your business as well. Just make sure that you've got a lot of relevant keywords in there so that it will help your kind of Google organic ranking. And then let's say price $1.99, and then you can actually upload images as well. You can have up to 5 images. So with the images, you can select them straight from your computer or within the Obodo library itself. I'm just going to choose existing. I've got a picture already, and then something else you can do is actually add variants. So particularly for bread, you probably wouldn't have one, but we'll just do an example. So we could click add variant, and then we'll just do a size variant. So we'll just click create variant, and then we can rename this. So we could just pretend loaf size, and then we could go with medium loaf. Just click that green plus, or a large loaf, click the green plus again, and then click save. So obviously the large one we could put as more expensive, but yeah, that's pretty much the kind of like overview and basics of a product. There is more options that we'll go through in a different video later, but for now all you need to know is the name, a good description, some images, and then the variants and their prices. So then we're just going to save and close, and as you can see, our bread category has been populated with one product. Now obviously this will look a lot better when you've got kind of like a whole range of breads. Okay, so if we click into the product itself, we can see the variants that we added on earlier. So as you can see, you've got medium and large. If we click on large, it's going to change the price, and the customer can add that to their cart. Now this is just an example of how it would work. It wouldn't necessarily be applied to all your products. Maybe it would work best for eggs, say half a dozen or a dozen, and then obviously you've got the description down here as well. So yeah, that's basically how to add your first product. Hopefully you found this video straightforward and easy on how to add your first product to your shop. Let me know in the comment section below if you're having any issues, and we'll gladly help you out. In the next video I'm going to go over how to customize the design and theme of your shop. See you in the next one. Hello and welcome to episode 3 of this 6-part series where I'll show you how to build your own online Obodo store. Now in this episode I'm going to show you how to customize your grocery theme. So first of all we're just going to head to the shop tab, and what we want to do first is actually create our own little logo. So we're just going to make sure that this edit design button is highlighted in white, and then it's going to appear this little edit logo button here that we can click on. And then we can simply click logo, and it'll take us through to the design tab where a little pop-up box in the middle will appear. So you can either upload your own logo if you've got it saved on your computer, or you can actually create a new logo in our logo builder. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, one thing I always like to do is go to the top left and change it to a black background. I just feel like you can see it a lot easier, especially it seems we're going to be creating a white logo. So I'm just going to call it Tom's Grocery Shop. Tom's and then Grocery Shop is all done in the top left corner, along with searching for a logo. So I'm just going to search for a bread logo and see what it comes back with. So let's have a look. Quite like the look of this one. And then we're just going to change the color of all these. Ideally you can have the hex code all the same if you follow a certain pattern. So just pop that all the same. And then if you want to make the text bigger as well, because the bottom kind of like row is a bit smaller, you simply just click on the element, hold down on left click and drag outwards, and as you can see you can simply resize. I'm just going to make this fairly big just so it's visible, and I'm going to change it to the same font, so it looks like that is Arial font, so change that to there. And I quite like it italic actually, and also using it as bold. Might change, yeah, I'll change that to italic as well. Make that a bit bigger, and then we go. So that's pretty much it for the logo. You just click save logo down the bottom left. You can apply it to your shop straight away, or you can download it as an actual PNG image file, but we're just going to apply it to the shop. You can also readjust the size of the logo here. We'll leave it as that. I don't want it too big actually, so just going to click update and then click save logo. Now we're just going to head to the shop tab to make sure that that has saved. So now that our logo is sorted, we're going to want to customize this top banner. So we're just going to click edit design again, and then a little box is going to appear called edit image. So we're just going to click on that and then click edit. So you can choose whether or not you want to actually display this element. Maybe you want to keep it hidden, maybe you don't want a top banner, but for now I'm just going to keep it visible. Content wise, this is where you actually customize your image. So if you want to upload your own kind of banner that you've already created, either in Photoshop or another editing software, then you can do so using this button. Just keep in mind that we do have recommended sizes for this theme, so it's 1920 pixels by 600 pixels up here. Otherwise, what we're going to do today is simply edit this kind of banner in our image builder. So you simply just click edit this image. It's going to take you through and you've got a blank canvas to work from. So we're just going to head to insert, click on image and click on grocery. Well, we're going to search for grocery, sorry. So as you can see, this is our kind of like database of images that are all really high quality, completely kind of copyright free, so you don't have to grab them from Google. Simply have a good browse through and pick one that you think might work best. So I quite like this one, so I'm just going to click on it. But what I'm going to do is resize it like we did with the logo builder. I'm just going to hold down my left click and drag it outwards. Yeah, I quite like it like that. And you can also insert a box. So I'm just going to insert a box here, and I'm going to decrease the opacity like that. I might drag it all the way across actually. And then I'm going to insert some text. Click on this little pencil tool to edit what it says, and I'm just going to put welcome to Tom's Grocery Store. And I'm going to increase the font size here and change it to white. And then I'm going to add maybe a little button or a call to action on the right hand side. So I'm just going to draw another box here. And then I'm going to make the colour actually blank by clicking on this box here. then I'm going to put the border color to white, and then the border width. I'm just going to increase that a little bit. And then I'll just set the opacity to full, so you kind of got this little kind of like button looking like shape. And then I'm just going to put some text in it, so insert text again. Just got to make that a bit smaller so it fits in. And I'll probably reshape these boxes. There you go. So that's looking pretty good. It's kind of got a nice little welcome message, and then it's got a shop now button as well. So that's looking good for the main banner. I'm just going to click save image, and I can either save as a PNG image file for the computer, or I can actually save it straight to the shop. So I'm just going to click save to shop. And there's a few other bits that you can do for your header, so you can actually add a image description. So these are alt tags that Google's going to kind of help understand what's within the image, so it can be good for kind of like your organic search as well. You can also link your image, so just by clicking this little table icon here, it'll pop up this box, and we can actually link it to our, if we wanted to, our bread category, or pretty much anything. So we could even link it to a product, but we'll link it to the bread category. Just click select link, and then also last but not least, you can actually display a different image for mobile, but we're just going to keep it the same for now, and click save and close. Okay, so this is what our banner looks like that we just created. If we want to click on it, it'll simply take us to the bread category. So if we wanted to, we can create multiple sliding banners, and we can actually kind of like show off our product range and create buttons and links to each of our categories. Another thing that we could do to customize the kind of like design of our theme is actually reorder how it's displayed. So if we wanted these 4 promotional kind of like category boxes to display first, I'll show you how to do that. So we just headed to the design tab here, and then clicked on this edit button, and then we click on edit layout. And as you can see, I can literally simply drag these 4 promotional areas all the way up above the hero banner, so that these are going to display first. And then if I wanted to, I can actually click this little icon and actually hide the banner. So if I just wanted to have these 4 promotional areas instead of the hero banner, I actually can. I quite like the look of that actually, but for now we'll just put things back to how they were, and we'll just click save. But yeah, that is one way of kind of customizing the layout of your design if there's certain elements that you don't want to use. And then last but not least, I'm going to show you how to change the color scheme of your online shop. So sometimes you might not want this blue kind of color scheme that we've got going on. Maybe you have your own brand colors, so we'll just click to edit again, and then click change colors. And then go to theme background. You can actually upload a background image for the whole of your website. It'll fill in all the kind of blank space with kind of just a set image. And then we have theme colors. So as you can see, it kind of tells you what each color option will do if you change it. So you've got kind of like your background color, your main accent colors, link colors, header text colors. So you've got a really kind of like vast range of options and customizability. However, for now I'm just going to keep it the same. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video on how to customize the design and theme of your shop. If you have enjoyed, please let me know in the comment section below. If you've got any queries, again, leave a comment and we'll get back to you. But in the next video, I'm going to show you how to confirm or set up some of your delivery methods. See you in the next one. Hello and welcome to video 4 of this 6-part series where I'll show you how to build your Obodo online store. So in this episode I'm going to show you how to customize your delivery methods. So first of all, you just want to head to the settings tab in this top right corner, and then on the left hand side you're just going to go down to delivery. So as you can see, there's already 2 delivery methods set up for your Obodo store: local delivery and click and collect. To edit these, you'll simply just click the edit buttons on the right hand side. So we're just going to edit the local delivery for this video. If you don't want to enable local delivery at all for your shop and just want to go with click and collect, you can untick these top 2 options. Now, name and display name you can't change. However, you can write a bit of description about how maybe they will be delivered. You can also change the price as well, depending on how much it will actually cost you to deliver the items. So the tax rate, that'll just be set as the highest items from your cart, but you can also change that on the drop down here. Some delivery notes, so maybe you might want to take into consideration some of the COVID-19 social distancing. You can always write a little bit about the delivery notes there. Shop postcode, so obviously this is where your kind of like order radius is going to come from, so make sure that you're accurate with your shop postcode. Currently maximum order radius is set as 5. I'm going to go in there and bang up to the maximum of 15 miles because we don't want to be missing out on any orders. You can also enable a price restriction, so if you've I think it's quite a good idea, minimum value, maybe £10, because you don't want to be traveling 15 miles for a £1 order, say if some of your products are quite low cost. So I'd definitely recommend setting a minimum value, and then any additional costs as well. So if they order over £100, it might cost you a little bit more to deliver it, but that's completely customizable and up to you. You can also do weight restrictions, so you can set a minimum order weight or a maximum order weight. Maybe you actually can't fit the items in your car if they're over a certain weight, or again it might cost you more to deliver them. And once you're happy with all your delivery methods, just make sure you click save at the bottom here. And then that's exactly the same for click and collect, so you can go ahead and edit all of that as well. Now that's it for video 4 and how to customize your delivery methods. In video 5, I'm going to show you how to set up some payment methods with Stripe. See you in the next one. Hello and welcome to episode 5 of this 6-part series where I'll help you build your own online Obodo shop. Now in this episode I'm going to show you how to set up your Stripe payment gateway. First of all, you just want to head over to settings across the top right hand side, and then down the left you should just want to navigate down to the payments tab. Now the payment gateway that we offer on Obodo is called Stripe. However, this can allow your customers to check out with all the major debit and credit cards as well as Apple Pay. Apple Pay is definitely good for users that own Apple products, especially also the mobile phone users, as they can use Face ID or Touch ID to actually check out a lot quicker. So definitely good to get this installed onto your shop straight away. So I can't actually go through each step here with you because a lot of it is going to be private and confidential information, so linking your bank account to a Stripe account. But as I say, all you have to do is follow these steps, make sure that all 4 are ticked green like this first one, and if you do need some extra help you just need to click this view user guide across the top, and this is going to literally guide you through step by step of the process, how to create a Stripe account and then actually connect it to your business account. So definitely this is all you'll need. It's really detailed and in-depth. So as I say, the first step pretty much here is connecting with Stripe. So if you click that, it's going to take you out to the Stripe website, and you'll pretty much just fill in all your details from here. So as you can see, Echem would like to connect to your Stripe account. and just fill in this form. It's really simple, and that's pretty much it for this video. And in the final video, I'm going to show you how to actually connect a domain name to your shop. See you in the next one. Hello and welcome to episode 6 of this 6-part series where I show you how to build your own online Obodo shop. Now in this video I'm going to show you how to set up your domain name. So you just want to head over to the settings button in the top right. Go down the left hand side so you see the domain name. Click on that, and then second from the bottom you're going to see a sign up button. So you're just going to click sign up. And then you're just going to click sign up again, so we're going to keep our username, what our shop username is, so it all links up. So you're just going to click sign up again. And then finally you'll see a login option now. So now we're just going to log into the EKM Domains platform, so we're just going to click login here. And then we're going to search, and then we're simply going to search for our domain name that we want to attach to our store. So if I just search for butchers, it'll bring up all the .coms or .co.uk versions. However, it's more than likely taken, so we're just gonna have a quick look, see what it comes back with. So yeah, as you can see, even butchers.online is taken, butchers.direct. So we're gonna go with, make this more personalized, and we're gonna go with Beacons butchers. And as you can see, this is definitely a lot more available. No one's taken this, so I'm going to want the .co.uk version. I'm just going to add that to my basket and then continue here, unless you want to secure the .com version as well, which we recommend. So then you just want to confirm all your details. See if you want a mailbox, so you can actually have a as you can see here, info@beaconsbutchers.co.uk. It makes your obviously site look a lot more professional. So here you can actually have up to 2,000 aliases, so you could change that info, or you could have 2,000 different variations of that. So you could have sales at, marketing, or pretty much anything you want before that at beaconsbutchers.co.uk. Well, no, I don't need an email. And then you just simply want to click checkout, and then you'll just have to pop in your card details unless it's saved to your account already. And yeah, that's pretty much how you secure your domain name. Once you've secured it, the one that you've just purchased will pop up here. If you already have a domain name, then you can use an existing domain name by just clicking this button here, selecting the option if the domain name is currently in use or the domain name is not being used. Pop in the domain name that you have, and then you'll just want to contact the company you registered your domain name with, so for example GoDaddy, and then ask them to create a record for the subdomain of your choosing, and then ask them to point it to this specific IP address. Once that's completed, it will then also show in this area with any other ones that you've purchased via EKM Domains. And that's the end of episode 6. I hope you found all of these useful if you have watched them from the start to the end. Let me know in the comments section if you need any additional help, but for now I really hope you enjoy the platform and being with Obodo. Cheers.